So to help you to organize more complex schematic networks, the schematic viewport in MODO now has backdrop nodes, and the easiest way to create them is just to select some nodes and then hit the B key, and that creates this group. And now if you click and drag on that backdrop, that will move around. You can collapse it if you want, and you can also rename it. So these backdrops update dynamically as you change the layout of the nodes that are part of that group. So if I select this node here and move it around, you can see how the backdrop will change to accommodate everything that's within that group. If I want to add something to the group, there are different ways I can do it. I can either select the node and then select the backdrop, right click, and from this menu choose add items to backdrop, and the backdrop will expand to now include that. And if I want to remove it, I can just right click and remove item from backdrop. Now that method is nice if you want to retain the position of the node when you add it to the backdrop, but if you're not too worried about that, you can just select the node, hold down shift, drag it into the backdrop, and then it'll become part of it. Likewise, if you want to remove it, you can select the node, hold down shift, and drag out. So backdrops can also be nested, which is quite useful, particularly for procedural modeling. So in here I've got various bits of rigging going on, but then I've got a set of mesh ops in here. So if I just want to isolate those, I can select them and hit B, and that becomes a backdrop within that backdrop. So backdrops can also be colored. So if I just right click on a backdrop and choose edit color, I can just choose one of these item colors. So if I want that to be blue, change that. This one over here, let's make that one orange, and this one over here, let's make that green. So you can have a multicolored schematic now. Finally, if you want to focus in on a specific backdrop, you can just use this select backdrop drop down. So you just select the backdrop from there, and it'll focus in on that particular area of the schematic.